Begin with Houston police and the ATF teaming up to take down a violent crime ring.
They say the suspects are responsible for several high-profile robberies and killings, including the murder of an off-duty New Orleans police officer and his friend at Grotto Restaurant.
We have team coverage of this major bust, beginning with Sherman Chow live at the Grotto tonight. Sherman.
Yeah, you know, Mia, this is just one of the cases tied to the ring that authorities say was so organized that it worked in shifts, so brazen that a murder caught on camera and posted to Instagram did not stop them. HPD and the ATF Strike Task Force identify these as the latest 8 suspects in a crime ring that totals 24. Authorities say they are responsible for the Grotto shootings that killed a visiting New Orleans police officer and friend, that they would target victims driving expensive cars or wearing high-end jewelry. These are some of the stolen watches, valued at up to $100,000.
They tend to follow them home and also do home invasions, which sometimes nets more jewelry or more valuables. So,
investigators tell us that's what happened to one victim, followed from the Capitol Grill to his League City home, where he was killed. 5 of the gang's suspects are charged with capital murder, including Jeremy Haynes. Detectives say in May that Haynes shot, killed, and robbed a victim in Southeast Houston. That murder was recorded by cell phone, then posted on Instagram. They add that Haynes is also involved in the Grotto shootings. Both Haynes and John Trail Miles, wanted for conspiracy to commit aggravated murder, are on the run. Police want your help finding them. They call this ring highly organized.
We have 24 suspects have been identified working 2 different crews, a day shift crew and a night shift crew.
As for those in custody, Mayor Turner added this.
Judges must be mindful of their criminal histories and not make it easy for them to return to the streets.
Mayor Turner, of course, referring to the felony bond controversy where suspects have been arrested for murder while out on no or low bonds in other cases. Meanwhile, HPD says it is nowhere near done investigating this case. 43 federal and state charges filed so far, and they expect more to come. Live in the Galleria area, Sherman Chow, KHOU 11 News.
Those can't come soon enough. Sherman, thank you.
And authorities say many members of this crime ring got their weapons by stealing them out of vehicles. Lauren Tallarico live with what experts say you need to do to make sure your weapons are secure. Lauren?
You know, ATF Houston says this is a real problem in Houston. Criminals using your own gun against you, saying every year thousands of guns are stolen this way. In fact, that number, about 3,800 guns stolen from cars in Houston in 1 year alone, that's according to ATF. It's hard for criminals to legally buy a weapon if they have a record, which is why they want to steal yours. Today, authorities at that press conference said many in this ring that they busted were using stolen weapons.
we all talk about Second Amendment rights, and I'm a big believer in Second Amendment rights, but we also have responsibilities. And leaving a gun unattended in a vehicle when you're not in it is not being responsible.
Instead, you should be storing that gun in a special lockbox in the trunk that is made for vehicles, or taking it inside your home with you. Also, a tip from law enforcement: if you carry a weapon, it should always be hidden so that you don't become a target for a thief who wants it. Reporting live from the Galleria area, I'm Lauren Tallarico, KHOU 11 News.
Wow, so many guns stolen. Lauren Tallarico, thanks for the information. And as we said, investigators believe this crime ring is responsible for several high-profile killings and attacks we've been reporting about. To read more about this case, head to our website, khou.com.